Ooh. Ladies, gentlemen, gamers, and fellow Tower of God lovers, enjoyers, enthusiasts, fanatics, and maniacs. Welcome back once a motherfucking again to more Tower of God epic reading time. However, today is a little bit different. Usually, I would put this at the end, and I will probably maybe mention it at the end again. But today is a Thursday. It's not a Friday. It's not a Saturday or a Sunday. We usually do this on the weekends, live at Twitch TV/Tecnics channel. However, we are doing it today on a Thursday because I am busy tomorrow and I like to do it earlier rather than later. Either way, I say we because I am not alone. It might sound like I'm alone, but I'm not. Always skulking around in the dark depths of the corners, in the hidden recesses of the tower, I have a very special companion with me. A super secret, super cool, and super flamboyant, but also unholy hairline.
Hey yo, what's up, guys?
So the hairline is on a secret mission right now. He cannot be too prevalent, but he is here, forever watchful with his gaze. So either way, the hairline, would you mind telling us what happened last time on Tower of God Zed? And here's a little, little hint into what happened.
Yeah, so Yama was getting blackmailed by the disgusting guy or whatever because he put a bomb over the cage.
Yeah.
And then just casually Jordan stumbled upon it. He's like, "Hey, let's shoot that thing down."
That's so random, by the way. He just thought like, oh, let me just shoot this random thing in the sky.
Well, it wasn't quite like that. It was more like he saw it was like a foreign object in the sky, and obviously this whole thing's going on, so he's a bit on guard. So he decides to ask Rolman, I think, the name of the scout spear bearer guy, like, what is that thing? And then they get some analysis done. It's like, oh, that's actually a bomb. And he's like, okay. And then Rolman lets them know, like, hey, it's high enough above the cage right now that it doesn't pose a threat if it was blown up, if it was detonated right now.
Yes.
So he says, like, hey, I'll send you the coordinates, shoot it down, because it'll be all right.
Okay.
Given the elevation. So they shoot it down, and then Skelly guy notices, but he still thinks that he still thinks he can weasel his way through, right? Because he's like, oh well, Yama probably didn't notice, you know what I mean? But then 2 seconds later, he gets a call from Jordan. It's like, hey, Yama, I think we just blew up some bomb thing that was flying over the cage, and now Yama's like, all right.
now
nothing's holding. Nothing is holding him back right now, especially after this sicko had Yama kneel to him and do a bunch of like shit, like begging to save the cage and stuff like that. Like, he went a little too far for my taste. So
yep,
Yama's about to eat his ass or something.
Oh yeah. So aside from that, I also believe that Bomb was basically goaded into fighting Gato. I don't think it happened yet, but Bomb, for all intents and purposes, basically kind of not fully beat, right? Because the other ranker couldn't use transformation, the other dog person he was fighting. But he essentially beat him enough to where Doom stepped in and was like, you embarrassed us. Like, the fact that you're losing to this guy is like an embarrassment.
Yeah, more so Gato, I think, stepped in because Gato ended it right there. He killed him or something.
Well, yeah, Gato came in and he kind of just he did end up like just killing him. If he's not dead, I'll be shocked. But he came in, he killed him, and he's like, all right, I gotta do something because this is really going south, and they kind of pulled one over on us. So he's like, oh, you know what, Bomb? If you fight me and you beat me, which, I don't think there's any way in hell that's happening, he will give him the location, or he will kind of tell him more information about Deng Deng, or was it Deng Deng? No, it was Louis' heart, right?
Deng Deng's heart.
Because I thought Deng Deng. Oh yeah, because Deng Deng has Louis' heart, right?
Deng Deng has Doom's heart, which was ripped out of him. So Deng Deng is currently in the process of dying, I guess.
Okay,
so
but I thought Louis
had
his heart.
Something like that, yeah. But moral of the story is that Deng Deng doesn't have a heart, and Gato knows where we can find one for him.
Okay.
That's basically the long story short.
So Gato's holding this information. Now he's kind of goading Bomb into this, and Karaka is like, what are you doing, right? So I think Karaka tried to stop it, but then people came in, like Doom and them stepped in, and they're like, hey, like, let him figure it out. Let him figure it out on his own.
Someone else also came in.
Oh yeah, it was the freaking lady, right? Oh no, it was Kanzan. It was
Kanzan, yeah.
Yeah, Kanzan
after an emotional speech with his daughter telling him, you gotta keep getting up, bro, even though you're a loser. You keep fighting.
Yeah, to
Yeah.
basically summarize that whole speech, her dad is her hero, essentially.
hmm It was nice. I really liked that speech. That shit got to me.
I felt
But
like it was a little cringe, honestly. Now that
I
I've like
liked it.
sat with it, I was like, it's okay, but it's a little sappy for me. I'm a like a toxically masculine male, so
Yeah. Now
I'm
I get it.
like,
It's not for everyone.
yeah. But it was nice. It was nice to see, though.
The one part I didn't understand about it though was the fact that she was able to bestow Kuhn's flame into Kanzon to revitalize him.
Yeah, we kind of talked about that last time too. I
hmm
think it's more of the case of he took her gift and just gave it to him. So now she's
Yeah.
kind of on life support now, while Kanzon's all 100% now.
hmm
I think he could
Yeah.
give it back at any time though, but it's like you only get one. Like now they're basically playing like hot potato, like they're just
Yeah.
tossing it
Yep.
between one another. And
hmm
Kun could just have like as many as he wants, possibly. I'm kind of waiting till the last episode goes public for Azul, and Azul tells us. Shout out to Azul. But until then, we'll make our best judgments. But
hmm
aside from that, I think that's pretty decent for a recap. I mean, I'm sure there's more. I know there's more. But
hmm
I'm sure we'll see it as well. Unless you have anything very prolific that comes to mind
Nah,
immediately.
that's it for me.
Okay, cool. Well, let's finally begin. Tower of God reading. Chapter 25. So from what I remember, this is Doom, or not Doom, sorry. This is Yama basically getting up. I don't know if he killed the guy yet, but he did say he was gonna like eat his ass. But let's take a look. It's either post ass eating or pre ass eating. I think it's pre though, but let's see. Remember that, indeed, dogs always repay you if you take good care of them. Except me, of course. So I think we just heard or Yama just heard Jordan tell him like, yeah, it's all taken care of because
hmm
I am king of the dogs. Yeah, okay, yeah. We're right at the ass eating, literally. Ugh, fall back. I told you. The only place you're going is hell. Oh my god, and look at Yama's big ass face. So this kind of I don't know if SIU's doing this more for like stylized purposes, but this really reminds me kind of like what Doom has going on because Doom has like that giant
hmm
mass of just like teeth and eyes.
His
And
stand.
yeah, and this kind of looks like that. I don't know if this is again like Yama's actually doing this or SIU just drew this to kind of show what's happening, but
hmm
if I had to put my money on it, it's probably actually happening. And this guy's about to get fucking mauled. Help! Elder! I'll wipe you off the face of the earth. Oh my god, oh my lord. Okay, he's doing him into the air. Holy shit. This makes me question things, right? I know this is like a saying, and I know this is a translation, of course. So there could be a lot of missed things here. But they're not on the earth, right? Like the Tower of God isn't on Earth, is it? Do we have any other
Good
confirmation of
point.
that?
Very good point, Alan. You should say tower. I'll wipe you off the face of the tower because the tower is their Earth.
Well, there is an outside,
Yeah,
right?
but no one ever refers to it because no one can really leave the outside. That's like
True.
saying, "I'll wipe you off the universe" when like we live where we are right now.
Yeah,
Like
we're on
it's
the Earth.
unnecessary, right? Because yeah, space exists and other planets exist, but like who's going there?
He also could have said existence, but
Yeah,
this might be a translation thing, if anything, but we'll
I
see.
agree.
Either way, we see Yama is basically blasting him into the air with this either spiral or tooth like blast, which is crazy. And that's about it. So we have Slave in Utero, Tower of God, King of the Dogs. Part 2. All right, so he blasted it. Oh, wait, no, he didn't blast him into space. He's there. He's only ahead. Oh my god. There's no way he's actually still alive. That's crazy. I mean, granted, we are dealing with high up people now, but did they
And
say
he's a
if
freak
this.
too.
Yeah, he is also a freak. But, did they say if he was a high ranker?
I don't think so.
Okay. We can assume as much, though. But either way, still alive, even as a head, huh? You're sure persistent. I'll give you that. It doesn't matter if you kill me. The Elder will be here soon. Huh? Lord Yama, you're going to lose everything. That is your destiny. Oh no, and now I think he's getting exploded. Oh my god. Look at his eye. Oh my lord. Destiny? Bullshit. That son of a bitch didn't even see his own death coming. Ooh, that's true. That's true. See, this is the kind of thing I like, right? Where obviously we've discussed a lot about like the Slayer Fug relationship, especially kind of with the elders too. This is where obviously, and I kind of asked a lot of questions regarding this, where it's like, how much sway do the Slayers have? How do they view Slayers? Can Slayers do their own thing? And we've sort of come to like, relative answers to this, but I like how they can't just bitch around the Slayers, at least for right now. Maybe if an Elder comes, the Elder can kind of, shake up that notion. But as of right now, like these Slayers are really no joke, and it's kind of sad. So I'm not marking Bomb in this category, but in general, I think it's kind of sad because of all the Slayers I've seen, and this could be deliberate, right? Maybe we just haven't seen them shine yet. I really feel like Karaka is the weakest Slayer. Now, again, we haven't seen many Slayers. We're basically just competing with three, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's Karaka, White, and then Yama. White and Yama, I honestly don't know. I think I would still put Yama above White just because White's in like kind of a weird precarious situation right now. He has to like reabsorb what like he had. Plus he's missing a big chunk of it that Bomb has too.
Yep.
But I really feel like Karaka's last. Now that could be again deliberate because Karaka is more kind of, I don't want to say stealthy, but he is more like, I don't want to say purely combat oriented. He's kind of more about like espionage. He's a scout at the end of the day, right? He's not meant to be like the heavy hitter.
Mm-hmm.
So again, that could be the reason, but it's sad because I really feel like Karaka isn't shining too much compared to the other Slayers right now. I want to see my boy eating, man. Even though he's a little bit of a tsundere, I want to see him eating now. But either way, I like how Yama kind of like just like he still called the shots. Like imagine your boss comes in and yells at you and you tell your boss, "Fuck you, you can't fire me because I'm valuable." That's basically what Yama's doing. He's arguing with corporate, but they can't fire him yet. They're trying to find his replacement. Either way, moving on, we have the this is the lady, right?
Mm-hmm. Kun and his knight. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Like she's like with Kun now. She like thanked Kun for saving her, and now
Yep.
she's like his knight. That's pretty cool. Man, I just wish some of the dog people were hotter. I have nothing against like muscle women, but these women are a little too muscular, at least for my tastes. But I'd still go crazy though. I don't want that to be like misconstrued, but a little, maybe tone up the woman a little bit more, not the muscle. But either way, small thing, personal thing. Either way, someone's chasing them. I'm not really sure who. I think it's
Not the
probably,
Starbucks boys.
yeah, I was gonna say it's one of those three fuckheads, but one of them is chasing. So he's right behind me. I don't think I can lose him. It's not easy getting away from a canine person with transformed wings. Because right now, her main transformation is her arms, too, so she's like doubly getting fucked. Where are the other enemies? Are they coming too? The lighthouse is picking up on a warship coming from far away. If they get reinforcements, it'll only be a headache for us. I don't think I can use my flame if I have to fight them too. Maybe it would be better to deal with the rancor before they get here. That's not a bad idea, but I'm hurt. I know you healed me and everything, but I run out of energy really quickly. Maybe there's a way to finish him off quickly. Really? Yeah, for now, let's go somewhere where we can fight him. Oh my god, they're going to the gym. Holy shit. This is their home turf. Oh my god, look, they're in the gym! They're in the gym! Also, this shit looks kind of crazy. He literally has like a spike on his arm. Like a giant. It almost looks like an umbrella. It almost reminds you of like Arc Raptor a little bit. But either way, we're in the gym. The last time we were in like a place kind of similar to this, not fully similar, but a place kind of with this on the ground, it basically reminds me of the crazy yellow ball all those chapters ago.
True. Always relevant. Yeah.
Always. It always goes back to the crazy yellow ball. Anyway, do we remember which Starbucks fucker this was specifically?
I'm not sure.
God damn it. Nah, they don't even matter anyway. What's this? Were you waiting for me? I'd rather fight than run away. Back me up! Got it. Huh. What difference does it make if you get a rugrat to help you? Oh my god, his thing is literally knives. I'm taking that fang back to Lord Paul. Oh my god, and she's just running through it. She's a fucking animal. Ah! What? What's going on? For some reason, I feel like I'm... Fuck, I don't know if that's the girl or the guy. I think it's the girl, though. Bursting with power! Oh, wait, what the hell? Level 4 transformation? Unstoppable mutation. Oh, that's him. Oh, shit. Ah! Oh, got it. Did he fucking clap her on the head? Oh, Lord. Or maybe she blocked it. I'm not too sure. Ah! Now, Rugrat! Alright, come back! What the? Huh? Where did that power go? Oh no. Ah! Wait, I don't understand what's going on. What the hell? Wait. Oh my god, look at that. Ooh. Wait, I don't understand. Did he...
Kun buffed the Starbucks man to make him bump up to another transformation, and then
Uh-huh.
immediately took it away from him,
I don't understand.
and then gave
Why?
it back to the whatever you call it. Remember when Fargarv was transforming in front of Bomb, and he was in a lot of pain or something like that, and
Yeah.
it basically stunned him? I
Yeah.
think that's kind of what Kun was going for there,
How
giving him
would Kun
power.
know that?
I don't know. I don't think he does know it, but I think actually what he was going for was a little different, pushing him up to make him think that he has the upper hand,
Uh-huh.
and then immediately taking it away from him. So once he transforms into this stronger form. He's in the stronger form, and then once Kun takes it away, as soon as like his knight gets in close proximity, you take it away, he transforms back to his lower level. So now
Uh-huh.
he's like, oh shit, like I don't have this
So they
strong
baited
thing that I
him.
had before. Yeah, it's like a bait.
Okay.
And now she has the buff, so like it's not only just taking it away from him, but now it's just made her a lot stronger as well. So it's like it completely shifted the power.
Okay, it transferred. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah, I couldn't tell that he was... Because I was like, there's no way Kun's giving it to the other guy. I was like, that's so counterproductive, but I guess it makes sense here. He
Mm-hmm.
literally lost his arm. Oh my god. Okay, and then, I don't even remember the knight's name. Was it,
Verdici or something like that.
Verdick? That's what we're calling it. We're calling her Verdick. So Verdick, I don't know if she took his arm, but oh my god, she's about to club his ass. Whenever you gain even the slightest bit of power and then lose it, it throws you off your game, doesn't it? That was just some power from a Rugrat. But without that, you're so lost, aren't you? Huh? Oh my god, she's clubbing him. She looks so cool. I love the little like flames on her arms. That's cool. She almost
Mm-hmm.
has like reptile arms too. But bruh, he is like getting fucking pushed in that shit. Oh my lord. Oh my god! Oh, I thought that was his face. Okay, no, that's his mask. I thought his face broke off.
Maybe it did under the stone.
I mean, listen, yeah, no, I mean, it's still on his like body though. I thought like his like part of his like face was
Mm-hmm.
literally just blown off. I'm like, holy shit. But you can see like there's screws and stuff there anyway, and the mask is there. But wow, good job, Verdick. It was all thanks to you, Rugrat. Dude, oh my god. Okay, you know what? Maybe I judged her too harshly. Now that I'm looking at her, aside from the arms, like, I'm kind of liking what I'm seeing. Also, let me DM you this real quick before I forget. We might need to add her to the tier list. So, Verdict Hog tier list. Okay, cool. Anyway, oh god, now Kun has fucking cancer. Ugh. What's wrong? Are you okay? Oh god, hold on, I'm not okay. Excuse me. Holy shit. Squeeze me. I'm fine. I just feel kind of hot. It's probably just because I used up a lot of power. Shouldn't you get some rest? I can't. We're in the middle of a battle. My body feels like it's on fire. Maybe my ice shinsu is what's keeping this flame from totally consuming me. You know, that's actually a good point because at the end of the day, right? And I kind of mentioned this to you. I kind of asked this to you before, or I think I
Mm-hmm.
asked it. Not really to you, but it's a good question for you as well. It's either from to you or to Azul, but I'm gonna ask it again here. At the end of the day, right? Yeons aren't born from the family head. Like, there's no direct connection from the family head to them blood wise. She just transfers her flame to them.
Yeah, according to what we've read from SIU, yeah. Doesn't
Yeah,
mean he can't change that.
True.
because he has changed stuff in the past.
That is
Yeah, all
true.
that stuff is not written in stone, but it's the best thing we have because we don't have any other information.
Well, yeah, and we kind of have to go with it right now because we have nothing else anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So
So
at
just
this
keep that in
point,
mind.
yeah. So at this point, would you say Kun is a Yeon? Because he does have the flame.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say like maybe because like he's not a Yeon, like he can't control the flame, right? Now you can obviously take this even further and be like, oh, if you have the flame, you're considered a Yeon, but maybe he just hasn't had it his whole life, so he doesn't, he's not used to
Yeah.
it like most other Yeons are. That could also
And
be the
maybe there's some
question.
process to bestowing the flame instead of like that's different from the way that Kun received it.
Yeah, that's also
That makes
true.
it easier.
Yeah.
To like hold on to it.
But for whatever reason, he really lucked out having this ice Shinsu here.
Yeah, he's like a PC with water cooling.
Wow. You're sure enjoying your power, I see. Oh, wait, what? Huh? Sweet fish? Bringing back this flame and spreading it everywhere. It must have made you feel like a big deal, huh? Wait, the sweet fish is talking to him?
Oh shit.
You're no different from that pig. But go ahead and enjoy it while you can. See, I don't like this. This is not good because number one, obviously this is like very dangerous, right? Like he might not, the power is obviously sentient, it's not agreeing with what he's doing. But number two, this is the sweet fish, man. This is supposed to be like sweet fish reincarnated. It's supposed to help him. This is completely going against what I imagined the sweet fish would do, man. It would never talk to Kun this way.
Yeah, shout out to the Hell Train sweet fish that sacrificed his life.
Yeah, we still got that shit in the tier list too. That shit's at the top of the special honors in the animals tier.
He deserves it, man.
Yeah, at this point I might have to bump down like the fire sweet fish now. It might need to go below the fucking
the chick.
The mother tit.
Yeah.
I forgot its full name, the long-tailed mother tit.
Yeah.
That thing was so funny. That has to be one of my favorite things ever in TOG. Like they saw it and it wasn't gonna fight as long as you don't attack it first.
And Kun's like, wait, we have to analyze. So he's going to a staring contest for like 30 minutes.
And like the mother tit is so scared it doesn't know what to do. Oh my god, I miss the mother tit. But either way, because someday, when this flame spreads beyond your control, I will become a massive blaze burning up everything around us. Oh no, yo, Kun's sweating! Kun's sweating! Oh shit. Oh my god, what the fuck is that? That looks like a tree. Oh my. What the hell? In the air above the cage, Monoroko's floating ship. Oh, you know who that might be? That might be the fucking, the Elder. Oh no. Oh no, what's going on? Oh no! Oh my god, it is. And his little fairy companion. Oh god, look at him. We're here. I'm not gonna lie, his fairy companion is cute. Also, wait, hold on. Is she a guide?
Wow, it took you that long to realize it.
Because I just realized she has red hair, and only the main people who have red hair are the witches.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't say that off the rip.
Because, this is Tower God. We have very widely varied, people in this world. So I was thinking like, oh yeah, red hair's not that crazy. But I thought about it more, and I'm like, wait a minute. This guy's an elder. Like, he's not just no one, right? And he's allegedly a blue hole, which means, like, he's not really, like, on anyone's radar. So what's the main way you could do that? With a guide.
Yeah.
So
Also,
that
someone
means...
that important needs to have someone just as important by his side, right? It makes sense.
Oh my god. And just to make sure, this guy chose him, right?
Sorry?
Like, this guy chooses him, like, he doesn't force this guy to do this?
You can't force a guide, yeah.
Oh my god. Yo, this guide is so cute! We might have to add her to the tier list too now, hold on. Fuck, I don't even know her name yet, but we'll see. Also, we gotta add the Elder too. What the fuck was the Elder's name?
Kalhalam.
Kalhalam Tog tier list. And his guide. Okay, cool. But either way, the guide is very cute. I really like her. I hope she's not mean. Although the Elder kind of seems mean. He's an enemy of Bomb. Also, he looks really fucking crazy. Anyway, let's keep looking. Oh my god. What is this? Holy shit. Can you feel it? That white jerk is sleeping beneath our feet. Yeah. Was his name... Fuck, I don't know which one's which. Yeah. Was his name White? He may not be completely back to his old self yet, but I'd rather not wake him up and get his appetite fired up. So I'm curious about this. So he's actively choosing not to, like, kill White. Now, obviously his target is Bomb, but this begs the question, like, obviously they don't want to get rid of their Slayers, right? Because Slayers aren't necessarily a dime a dozen. Like, they are sort of rare, correct?
Sure. Yeah.
So even though, like, they've kind of written off Yama, they don't want to write off, like, another one. Like, they don't want to take care of White if they don't have to.
Yeah, at least not without having like a replacement planned.
Okay. Dude, this panel of White looks so fucking cool. First of all, he looks like a fucking king and he's jacked as shit. Like, I can imagine White just got his pee-pee sucked and he just like is like sleeping afterward. Man, it's so sad because, like, unless I had a guarantee, I wouldn't want to do it, but I really want to be White's friend, man. I think following him around would be so funny. As long as, like, I could guarantee he wouldn't kill me, which obviously you can't do that normally, but, like, dude, White is so fucking funny. It's so sad because the more you think about it, the more this kid was twisted from childhood because of his whole family, right? Like, he probably never got the right love from his father. Like, it's obviously a lot to blame on Han, right? Because look at what Han did. Han basically told him, like, oh yeah, you want to kill me? Yeah, that's good. Yeah, go try it, right? That's not what a parent should say to their fucking child, at least by our standards. Maybe in the families that might be different. But White really has a lot of complexes that are so, like, they have to be from childhood. I don't fully want to say it's just how he is, because if that's how he is, then he really is just crazy from the get-go, but I'm gonna cope and just say it's Han's fault, partly. But either way, catching Yama and the Slayer candidate is what matters the most right now. Where is the Slayer candidate? I don't think the envoy is available right now, so I'll go look for him. Ah, what is it? Are you okay? I'm alright. This must be because of that damn Slayer candidate. Oh! Wait a minute. Don't worry, I'll live. Wait, I don't understand. Is she using a spell?
I think it could be that irregulars break the future telling.
Oh, okay. Wait. So how is Huarun able to lead Bomb?
Maybe it's because Waryun is working with Bomb. She's seeing his future specifically, whereas they're trying to see their futures in relation to Bomb. So like Bomb kind of muddies it up. Whereas like if you're doing it from Bomb's perspective, it's not muddied.
I see. Okay.
That's my guess.
Okay. Do you kind of have any sort of hypothesis or assumption as to why this elder wants to get rid of Bomb?
Not sure, but I have a little more to add on like the witches thing. I just want to mention that another thing that breaks their fortune telling, I don't really know how to explain it, their future sight or whatever, is also Emily.
Oh yeah,
which is like a big thing, which isn't an irregular, so to speak, it's more of an ignition weapon, but
it's kind of a non-living thing in a way.
Yeah, but just something unique. I wish they'd give us more information on it, but you were saying something else. What would you mention before?
Not really anything else. I think it was just like, is she using a spell, and is that why Bomb is like kind of messing with it? I
don't think so. I think it's just your future sight.
Okay, and just to make sure I know everything right, Bomb messing with spells, that's unique to him, not unique to irregulars, right?
I've heard people say that that's unique to, not necessarily unique to Bomb, but because of the Shinwan Ryu, which I agree that the Shinwan Ryu could probably break spells, and it has in the past actually, in the Floor of Death. Not the Floor of Death, in the Hidden Floor. But I think it is unique to Bomb, actually. I think Bomb is just anti-spell, and my guess for that is because Arlen Grace was a spell user, and because Bomb is basically from the 10 great family of Grace, you know, if there was 2 more 10 great families...
The 12 great families?
If there were the 12 great families, Bomb would be part of the remaining 2. Okay. So he's kind of like a piece of 10 great families that never existed,
and that's their
which is why he's
their
very
spells.
unique. Yes, exactly. Yeah, okay, so that's my guess. Obviously, he has other things to deal with spells. For example, the Black March can break spells, and also the Shinwan Ryu. But Bomb himself has never been affected by spells.
This is
Like
so
period.
fucking crazy, man. Like
Hmm.
Bomb is so
They
stacked,
just
and
don't work on him.
this is just wild. Oh my fucking god.
Hmm.
So by this logic, can't White not eat his soul?
That's a good point. I think White goes around it because White has to kill him, and if Bomb's dead, then his power is mute. That's
But
my
is that
assumption.
power with his body or with his soul?
It's a good question. I don't know. I mean, we haven't seen it happen. White will only find out when he actually tries to do it, I guess.
And
right?
that's never gonna happen.
Yeah, so we don't know.
Interesting. And last question. So I remember I've probably asked this before, but I keep forgetting because it doesn't get brought up. Does he still have the Black March in him?
He does. He does
That
still
is
have the Black
insane.
March.
This is so insane. I keep forgetting this shit. So at this point, this fucker has shoved up his ass like a fucking muppet at this point. The Black March, the Souls, 2 Thorns, and 2 Thryoses. Like, what the fuck is this? Is he Costco? Does he just have
Bomb
everything?
He's a void. Yeah, he just consumes everything.
Yeah, but it's not that he's consuming like your regular New York cart hot dog. He has like Rolexes in him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is fucking crazy. He has everything. He's getting buffed by like 5 different shits. Well, maybe not, because he's not really using them right now. He's not tapping into them.
Yeah.
Like, this is fucking insanity. So the Black March, who already likes him, is probably like fingering herself while she's in him, because she's literally in him.
I mean, sure, if that's how you feel.
I think she's definitely enjoying herself. But either way, let's keep going. Oh man, the more I look at this guide, I don't know what it is, because I don't really have a thing for redheads in specific. But like, maybe it's just because I know like she's related to Hwaryun. She might go decently high on the tier list, man. Oh man, the more I look at her, the more I like her. But either way, the cutie pie here has a nice little headache. Oh, I found him. I think he's with some canine people. But I have a bad feeling about this. I'm not totally sure. But I think that boy is on a path I can't trace. I just want to hurry up and kill him. Oh no! Even the guide doesn't like him. Yeah, so here's my question. If there's a guide, right, that's trying to interfere with, like, someone's path, can another guide kind of, like, sniff that out? So, like, can Hwaryun know that, like, she's gonna get involved because she's another guide, or no?
If they're in the vicinity and they're actively looking, probably.
Okay.
Then that leads to like kind of like a weird point where it's like, well, I'm trying to block this guy, but then she's trying to block me, so it becomes like a loop kind of.
Okay.
This reminds me of in Mistborn there was a medal called Atium, which lets you see 10 seconds into the future.
Uh-huh.
And the way you counter it is if someone's using Atium, you also use Atium. And it creates like a butterfly effect where basically it shows infinite futures. So basically when
you both know
when
what
you're
you're
both
gonna
using
do.
it, all you see is a jumbled up mess. So you guys are both seeing just chaos in front of you.
That is
so you guys
crazy.
have to fight as if there's nothing there. But this is kind of like a throwback to the Floor of Death when Hwaryun, when she was talking to, I forget who it was, I think it was like a different group, not a group with Bomb, but a different group, when they were saying that she wanted to eliminate Hell Joe. She mentioned that the reason she wanted to eliminate him is because the witches could not see his path or whatever, could not see the path when he's involved because he defied it, and that could be due to the fact that he had the Thryasi with him. Yeah. So apparently, like, because witches are so used to seeing the path in front of them, when they can't see it,
they get
it bothers
upset.
them a lot.
Oh my god!
It's like having something you've had your whole life and then just having it taking it away from you.
That is crazy.
When you're in the vicinity of
one of these issues,
or like something that can cancel it out.
That is crazy. So she's really upset by this.
Yeah.
Wow. And Hwaryun isn't affected by this.
Yeah, and I think the reason for that is because she's working with Bomb. She's not trying to see how Bomb affects everyone else.
That is crazy.
If she's looking how Bomb affects everyone else, then she's gonna see like chaos. But if she's looking from Bomb's perspective, I think it makes sense that it wouldn't be blocked.
Okay, and I have one more question regarding guides here. So, is a guide typically with you for your whole life, or for like their whole life, or will they ever break away from you?
They could break away from you.
But do they typically?
It'd
from
have to
what
be
you've
something
seen?
big. From what I've seen, yeah, I've never seen it happen, so I don't really know.
Okay, so
But
until
I
there's
know it's possible.
precedent, all right. So it is
Yeah,
possible, but until there's precedent, we're assuming that guides are basically with you
yeah.
forever.
Guides are very loyal.
Oh my god, I love that. See, I love that Hwaryun is like his secret plotter. You know what I take Hwaryun as? She's
Hmm.
like the actual Kun of the group. Like,
Yeah,
Kun is like the cold, calculating guy, but at the end of the day, like he's not as cold as we would think, right? He does have like a
yeah.
little warm spots. Hwaryun does not give a fuck. Like she knew that Arc Raptor and Prince were gonna die, and she didn't do anything.
She did
Well,
tell.
that's the most she does. I was
She
gonna say, like,
warned Wangnan
she
that
said
people
like
will
if
die
you
if you
do
stay on the
this,
train.
yeah, like if you do this, things are gonna go wrong. But it's like you could do a little more. Like, come on.
I mean, she straight up told him like you shouldn't keep going because your teammates will die. And Wangnan said, "F it, bro. We
I mean,
will."
what other option does Wong Non have? Right now, we get into a different conversation, but it's
Yeah,
like, yo,
it's
man,
hard to tell Wangnan to stop. Wangnan's gonna keep going. He's very motivated.
yeah,
It's like something like that wouldn't phase him.
he could be the last one standing too. Ironically enough,
Yeah,
but
probably would be given his
yeah.
ability.
But oh my god, man, I love Horror so much. I'm scared. See, now this one is making me a little scared of her too, because now she's like kind of bloodthirsty, but it kind of makes
Yeah,
sense.
I just want to mention, like in terms of, like planning, like yeah, Hwaryun's definitely the planner now,
Uh
but
huh.
Kun is kind of like the MacGyver, where it's like whenever they're in a shitty situation
He
and
has
it's
to
like they
think of
don't
a
know what
way
they can do,
out.
he's like, okay, let's see what we have here. Yeah, and they always think of a way out.
Yeah, you know what's
He's pretty good
crazy?
at that, at the very least.
So, you said MacGyver, right? Little
Hmm.
tidbit here. I've heard the term. I don't know where it's from. Is it from like a movie? I think it's a
It's a
character,
show.
right?
It's a character, yeah.
Okay, I have
Basically,
no clue what that is.
the premise is that he gets caught in a lot of situations where it's like, let's say he gets locked into a jail cell and all he has is like a
A
bendy
clip or
straw
something.
or something. Yeah, and he ends up breaking out every single
Yeah.
time.
Okay.
But he
So
always finds a way to, make it out without
yeah,
like with
with
in the
almost
most
nothing.
uncertain, yeah, with like the shittiest circumstances.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I kind of know that. Like I
Hmm.
understand the meaning of it, but I never knew where it was from.
Yep.
Anyway, that's pretty cool. Al Halam, we'd better hurry. Sure. It might be dangerous if you get too close to him. Dude, I love this guide. This guide looks like a more higher society like Hwaryun. Like it looks like Hwaryun but for rich people.
Mm.
Uh, Excuse me. Holy shit. I'll go by myself. So at this point, right? I mean, obviously we really don't know a lot about this guy, but this guy was able to kind of redirect Evankel. So is it
Hmm.
safe to say that this guy is probably one of the strongest, if not the strongest ones here?
Maybe he
Oh
seems to have
god.
the competence for it.
I'm scared, man. I'm scared. Oh, look at Rack! Look at Rack! Oh shit, it's Doom. Oh yeah, and Doom told Bomb. I forgot about this. Doom told Bomb like, "Oh, come join the dog people, and like you'll serve under
Hmm.
me." Obviously, Bomb's not gonna take that shit though. But either way. But you've got me interested now. Have you ever thought of joining the canine people? What? Why don't you become a canine person and work for me? I'll let you be an executive. Fact, I'll give you Yama's position. I'll never lay a finger on you. I promise. See, at this point, I forgot like if something contradicted this last time, but last time I was saying like I kind of trust Doom's word here. I feel like Doom is like a man of his word a little bit.
Yeah. No, Doom was honest because when Bomb beat the Ranker, Doom was the only one who didn't act afterwards. Immediately, Paul started attacking Karaka,
And Gato stepped in
and
too.
Gato stepped in as well. Yeah.
Dude, I
Whereas Doom
love
just
that.
stood there. He's like, nope, a bet's a bet.
Dude, he actually has honor. I
Hmm.
love Doom. Did we put Doom on the tier list yet? Yeah, we did. Okay, damn, he's right under White. See, there's not many people in the villain like swag tier list yet, but we gotta add
Where'd Caliban go?
Kalhalam. Caliban?
Oh, did we take Caliban off
We
because
took
we
him
haven't
off
seen
for
him?
now,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Once we see him again, we'll put him back on. But either way, dude, I love Doom. He looks so weird too with the one arm. I'm assuming the one arm is his fang that he's missing, right?
My guess was that Yama removed it when they fought.
And that's the fang.
Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah, yeah. Actually, you might be right. I didn't think about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you accept, I'll give you the greatest canine power I can possibly give anyone. So let me ask you this question, right? I know like there's not a clear answer to this, and I don't remember if I've asked this before, but Yama, Doom, and Paul were all brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Did Doom make Yama and Paul canine people?
No.
They were already like that.
Yeah, so their father was able to pass it down through their children,
Uh huh.
but Doom, Yama, and Paul have not had any children. The way that they pass down their power comes uniquely from Doom, where he can just give it to people.
Okay.
Like he can just bestow it upon people, kind of like the Eons bestowing the flame.
Okay.
So
And then
otherwise,
if
if they wanted
they,
to have like a large group, like a large family, they'd have to have a shit ton of kids, right? Like that
but
would
then it
be
dilutes.
difficult. Yeah, that also. Yeah, it does dilute. Mhm.
Okay. Interesting. I bet you'd make an incredible canine person. What do you think, Slayer candidate? Wait, but at that point, right? So first question: do we
Mhm.
know if Doom's thing is a spell?
Um, it's a good question. I don't think it's a spell though. I think it's
Okay.
just his ability.
So second thing then, and this is why I asked the first question: if he makes Bomb a canine person, he could mind control him.
He can, in theory, right? Because I see why you asked why it was a spell, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah, you
for
see where I
some
was
reason,
going
I
with
think
it.
Bomb would be able to break out of it.
Because he's Bomb, right?
Yeah, because he's Bomb.
Okay.
But
Shinwan Ryu, whatever it might be.
but also I don't think Doom would control him, especially given
You think he
how
has
honest he's
honor?
been. I think he has honor.
What if Fug tries to make him do it?
I don't think he'd do it.
Interesting. But he was willing to do it before when Fug asked him.
Right, because that's different, right? Like right now he's saying straight up to Bomb, I would not lay a finger on you, I would not control you. Like
Damn. You think he would ever do it to Yama and Paul?
I don't think he can.
Oh, yeah, because he didn't make them.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. No way! I know you'll use mind control. Look, he knew. Yo, Bomb knows. Bomb knows. I know you'll use mind control on me if I become one of the canine people. Do you really think I'd fall for a trick like that? Huh! Oh my god, what the hell is that? It's one of his
His fandom.
demons. Well, what's that? Do you know how I became a Fug Slayer before? I don't need anyone's permission to turn them into canine people. I can easily turn people with weak Shinsu resistance like you into canine people. Okay, well, there's already one
Oh.
thing that, like, he doesn't really understand. I don't think Bomb has weak Shinsu resistance.
It's a good point. Yeah, remember when Lerero made the wall and it didn't
Yeah,
even push Bomb
yeah.
back?
And by that point, he didn't even have the Thriosi in him yet,
He had
right?
nothing. It was just his innate power.
That is crazy. Holy shit. Hold on. This won't take long. I'll make you a great canine warrior. Black Turtle! No! Ah! Oh god, look at Bomb. He's getting like sucked. Oh no, what's happening? What's happening? You know what I really hope from this? This is one
Mm-hmm.
of my longtime loves, right? Now, for those of you who watch Bleach, you might kind of know what I'm talking about. There's obviously entities living inside of Bomb. These things are inside of him, right? I want like because it's sort of happened before where like the one of the Thrioses kind of came to Bomb and told him like, you know, what are you doing, right? Like, oh, I'll help you do this, do that, right? Like it talked with him. I hope this sort of like affects Bomb in some way to where like the Thriosi notices or like something inside him kind of gets like touched. The best comparison would honestly be JJK with like Yuji, right?
I knew
You
you
know,
were gonna say that.
yeah, slight spoilers for JJK, but it's really slight. Like it's nothing crazy. Um, you know, in JJK, Sukuna is inside of Yuji, and if you do anything soul-based to Yuji, Sukuna notices and he gets upset. And it's like I really wish that would happen here. Like I would love it if like something comes out, sort of like snaps back at Doom, and Doom is like, "Oh shit, what was that?" Because these things are not jokes in him. Like these things are really fucking scary. Either way, Rack is trying his best here. This looks cool as shit, by the way. It's like a fucking army of like just needles or like spines. Black Turtle, Viol, where do you think you're going? Oh no. Oh wait, fuck, that's Paul. Doom must like that kid. It looks like he wants to turn him into a canine person. That's not breaking the rules, is it? What? He wants to turn Viol into a canine person. It won't kill him anyway, so give up on it. Come on, it's time for us to fight. Oh shit, wait, this is Karaka's move, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, the Dark World. You know what I'm surprised at? Paul isn't scared fighting a Slayer. Like, I feel like if people hear, like, the term Slayer, they should be scared if you're just, like, a regular ranker. Is Paul a high ranker?
He is, yeah.
Okay, so maybe he does have a little bit of confidence, but... Oh shit, wait, who's this? Stop! Doom! Ah! Oh my god, look at what's happening! Wait, oh god, what's happening to Bob? Oh! Wait, what the hell? Wait, what is this? Wait, this has to be a flashback, because Doom looks more like set up here. Damn it. I'll never forgive them for this. Those despicable bastards. I'll never forgive the Tan family leaders. Lopobia... I have no clue how to say that. Yasracha?
Yeah, you got it. Yes, Racha.
Wow. Lopobia Yasracha! Oh, so maybe because, like, he's, like, directly interfacing with Bomb, maybe Bomb's seeing, like, some of his backstory here. Huh? Oh, and you know what's gonna happen now? Now, like, Bomb's gonna feel bad for him. Now Bomb's gonna have, like, some emotions, man. Which is good, actually. I want him and Doom to, like, be friends, but... Oh, no. Oh, even Doom's confused. Doom is like, what the... Huh? It's... sucking my power in? Oh my god, is he using Divine Drip? Is he sucking him? You should have never woken up. Dude, oh wait, fuck, that's the Elder. Oh, fuck.
That is not what I expected to hear from him.
Yeah, what
right?
the hell? I thought he would like this. Dude, look at how jacked this kid is. Oh my god. Did they say Doom is the oldest, right?
He is the oldest, yeah.
Dude, he looks like he's the youngest. What the fuck? Oh my god, I want that Doom bod. Look at that shit. That might be like the title of this episode. The Doom bod. Holy fuck. Who's trying to stop me now? Huh? Stop whatever you're doing right now. You! El Halam! What's an elder from fuck doing here? What? An elder? This is no time for chit-chat. Stop what you're doing right now, Doom. Shoot. I'm so close, though. Dude, look at Rack. I like how Rack is just down here yelling. Wait, so I don't understand. Was Bomb sucking in his power, or was it the Elder trying to stop him?
I think it was Bomb.
You think so? Because the Elder said, like... Or not the Elder, sorry. He said, who's trying to stop me now? Did he mean that more of just, like, who's interrupting him?
Yeah, I think he means, like, after Bomb was already trying to interrupt it, like, oh, who's trying to do this now?
Okay. Yeah, wow.
How could Kel'Elam interfere when he's over there?
I mean,
I
listen.
don't see him doing anything.
He's an Elder, man. Like, he could probably do things we don't even know.
Yeah.
I mean, look what he did to fucking Evan Kell, right? Black Turtle! I thought Rack was gonna catch him. He just fucking, like, laid himself out like a pillow. Is he okay? I think so. It sounds like he's breathing. Thank God. Are you the Elder who's behind this coup? Hello, Lord Karaka. I am Elder Kel Halam. Kel Halam? As I'm sure you're already aware, Lord Karaka, I came to take away this Lord Baylord Yama's Slayer title. And make Lord Doom here a new Slayer. Oh my god. Dude, Doom looks so fucking cool. I can't get over it. You want to make me a Slayer? Are you serious? That's right. That's what the Council of Elders decided. As long as you do as we say, you can be a Slayer. Haha, of course. Wait, so Doom never knew they wanted him? Because I thought the whole thing in the beginning of, like, you know, Fug wanting him to mind control people, he was already under the assumption that they want him as a Slayer.
Well, there's two parties here working for Doom, or trying to get Doom, right? There's Paul's people, who are trying to stage the coup, and then there's the Fug people. So where they work together, they definitely share a common interest, but I don't think they were working together because there was like this
Really?
awkward situation where Paul was Paul attacking the Fug guy? I forgot what it was, but Paul was like a bit aggressive towards the Fug people. But then he realized that they had the Fang and they handed it to him, and they decided not to hurt them, like Michael and Apple.
Well, I'm talking more about in the past. I'm talking about more in the backstory where Yama basically fought Doom because Yama didn't agree with mind controlling the people, but Doom apparently was
Oh,
okay with it. Because that would imply that
um,
Doom was talking with Fug.
yeah. No, I think that's true. I think they're talking about like right now though, like not
Okay,
about like the past.
interesting. Why is the Slayer title so sought after? Like,
It could be status because like Fug essentially gives you whatever you want if you're a Slayer.
but can they give you whatever you want, like that you can't get yourself?
Um, I mean, yeah, I mean it's like having Amazon delivery though. You know what I mean? It's like
I
a little bit better
guess it is
because why run
convenient.
to go get something when the
Wow.
Slayers or the Fug coffers can get it for you?
Okay. All right. Well, let's see what happens. Do you think the elders have a right to steal a person's Slayer title? Steal? That's a pretty strong word. I think we have a right to judge whether someone's worthy of being a Slayer, at least. All Lord Baylord Yama cares about is the survival of the canine people. He lacks a sense of duty as a Slayer. True, he's not wrong here. Kind of. His subordinates do most of his work for him anyway. No matter how you look at it, Lord Doom is clearly better suited to be a Slayer. Oh god, wait, who's saying this? I don't know what voice to give them. What a load of crap! I feel like it might be Bomb. Is it Bomb? Oh no! It's fucking Yama! Oh no, he's here! Wait, this is about to be a Royal Rumble. Holy
Mm-hmm.
shit. Oh no, he's angry. His Arthur Fist! The Arthur Fist! Yama? Hey, you traitors. What do you think you're doing in my cage? Oh no! We're in Daddy's house now! If there's something you want to take from me, whether it's my Slayer title or a single grain of sand, you'll have to fight me for it. And I'd be happy to fight you. Oh my god, holy shit! You know what's crazy? We
Mm,
can't even tell Kel Halam's like emotions here. He just kind of looks like he's like, It looks like he's like thinking, like, fuck, he's
yeah.
here now. Oh my god, though, holy fucking shit. Okay, cool. Well, that's the chapter. So Yama is in. Yama is horny for action, as am I. And here we have the blog post. So today I will be reading the blog post instead of Adrian. So here's the end note, although I will maybe try and make it like I am Adrian to confuse people, but we'll see. Naver end note. The king of dog smackdown, Yama Nim. I like how the picture is just like Bomb like saying something to him. Oh god, hold on, I have to like burp, but it's stuck. Hold up. I'm trying to like punch it out. Excuse me. Okay, cool, I punched it out. Hello, this is SIU. The afterward sketch this week is Mr. Doggo King. How befitting. And then we have some Korean here, which I can't read. And the translation, SIU puns. I am not translating that. Hee hee. Anyway, we have more lore about the canines. From a certain perspective, this feels like a sidestep from a narrative to come. But having Yama and the canines appear, and the other characters tagging along, gives the story a lot of volume, deceivingly so. When the narrative has less volume, it's easier to take these side steps, but it's harder to manage at this size. Kuhn's fight, I went through pretty quickly. True. It's less so that Kuhn got the ability of the firefish, but more like he has to bear it now. I definitely wanted to give the impression that this could be an issue later on in this chapter, and he definitely did. But this arc doesn't revolve around Kuhn. No arc revolves around Kuhn. So the story ended up being more about this ability instead, which I think is good. There's not much to Kuhn right now anyway. Going back over to Bomb and Doom, we have Bomb sneak a peek into Doom's past. Looking at the narrative right now, seems like the Lopobia family will become enemies to Bomb. Oh? Wait, why to Bomb? What the hell? It's a little weird. but you don't know what will happen in the future until you get there, you know? So, oh God, I don't remember. Adrian, what's like the whole gimmick of the Lopobias?
They're anima.
They're anima. Okay, so that's the
Think of
fucking.
Kaiser.
I'm true, Kaiser. Man, it's like fucking sad to think Kaiser's Lopobia because the main thing I think of when I think of anima is the stupid guy from season one, the rice
You mean the
cake.
girl with the fit? Oh, rice cake. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, what
Ren
the
is also
Ren? Yeah,
Lopopia.
Lopobia Ren. That fucker,
Hmm.
the fucker with the Jordans. Anyway, in the last scene, or sorry, I have to be more like you. Fuck, what do you say when you try and get back to something? There's something you say.
Continuing.
Continuing, yeah. Continuing. In the last scene, we finally see the Elder and Yama stand in one spot. We don't know what will happen, but who wins here most likely will hold the keys of the fate of the cage. The fate shall play out more next week. The weather is getting cooler at night again. It's not too cold, but I am sensitive whenever the seasons are changing. So I already shiver sometimes. Oh, that's so sad. As a person of girth in America, I'm actually pretty weather resistant, so I'm pretty good. On a side note, I'm now reaching the age of 35, which is very young, by the way. I'm already thinking about how maybe I'm only putting up an image of understanding those younger than me these days. I do have a lot of student readers, you know. I must have improved from experience compared to the me of the past. Thankfully, he's finally noticing it. But in the process, I think I may have become more conservative minded. That's typically what happens when people get older. They get less rambunctious. Am I gonna become the grumpy old guy like this? I wonder sometimes. I guess because of this, whenever I see those who stand in the heat these days, I feel like cheering them on. a moment not a moment to not worry about anything but self-expression. That's something a human life needs. I cheer you all on too. Yeah, let's go! Well then, I will come back next week with our angry king of dogs, Yama. Everyone stay happy and have a healthy week. Thank you. Cool. Pretty cool blog post, not bad. A little bit of non self deprecation this time, a little bit of introspection from SIU, which is always very nice. Either way, so the hairline. Would you like to keep going?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah! Chapter 26, here we fucking go! To the nice Hollow Knight music as well. So, continuing with Yama. Hey, you traitors. What do you think you're doing in my cage? Oh no, he looks like he has like military boots on. If there's something you want to take from me, whether it's my Slayer title or a single grain of sand, you'll have to fight me for it. And I'd be happy to fight you. Slave in Utero, Tower of God, King of the Dogs. Part 3. What are you doing back here, Paul? Did you forget you begged me to spare your life and promised never to show your face around here again? Damn, yo! He really did that to his own brother, and Paul just got outed as a pussy. That is crazy. And why didn't you run away when you woke up, Doom? I think he's gotten even stronger than before. And I kind of mentioned this as well. Like, you gotta remember, Doom, for the most part, at best has been stagnant, at worst has been degrading, since he's been, like, trapped. Yama has had all this time to run around and do whatever he wants. And, you know, obviously they say, you know, he doesn't do anything, he makes his subordinates do everything for him, but at the end of the day, the older you get, the more experience you get, and I'm pretty sure Yama hasn't done nothing. So it's like, Yama definitely probably has gotten stronger, just like I said. Another hypothesis right, as always. What makes you think the two of you can take me now when you couldn't beat me before? Yama, for now, let's just talk, okay? Just shut up while I'm talking, Paul. Lord Yama, how did you wake up? Oh, right. The Slayer candidate woke me up. I sent him over here because he said he wanted to have a showdown, but it looks like we've got an uninvited guest. I'll just have to step in and deal with this myself. And as for you, Gato... Dude, Gato's sweating! Gato's fucking sweating! The Slayer candidate woke Lord Yama up? Can't believe it. I'll see you after I'm done with these guys. Lord Yama! I trusted you. How could you betray me like this? Just killing you won't be enough. Oh no! Lord Yama, let me deal with Gato. Give me a chance to punish the traitor, sir. Is that what you want? If you can't finish him off before I'm done with those bastards, I'm letting Jordan be my second in command. Yeah! Yeah! Let's go, Jordan! Yeah! Where's Jordan on the tier list? Let me see real quick. Okay, Jordan got, I remember, he got upgraded to B tier, but sadly he's like below everyone else. Actually, wait a minute. Is he... Wait, let me just cross-reference something real. Is he supposed to be under them? Hold on. Yeah, he is. Okay, cool. Never mind. That's all good. Either way, continuing. Let's keep going. Well, I can't let that happen. Alright, it won't take long, sir. Good. Go ahead and get on with it then. Oh my god, what's that purple? Is that Kelhalam? Oh shit, wait, he's getting ready to fight. You got up too early today, Lord Yama. Oh my god, and this is gonna show how strong Yama is. Let's see. Partial transformation. That looks crazy as shit. That's his pants though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I thought that was his skin. I'm gonna be honest, it would be a lot cooler if that was his skin ripping off. Excuse me. Holy shit. Oh my god. What is he doing? What is he doing? You must be the Elder. As much as I'd like to fight you right now, I have to take care of my brothers first. So could you wait a minute? Wait, what did he do? Did he kick it? I'm so confused what happened. Or did he just move to the side? What happened?
I think he moved.
Yeah, I think he moved to the side, actually. Okay. Well, we want to take care of you first, Yama. Okay, Paul's a fucking idiot. Paul is basically asking to get spanked right now. Bro, look at this shit. Is he just like... Oh, wait, no. I thought he moved again, but now he's just like swiping his arm. Okay. Oh my god, and look. Have you forgotten, Paul? Your Shinsu can't even touch me. I have complete resistance to the Shinsu of anyone afraid of me. Wait, what? Is that one of his powers? What the hell?
Yeah.
What the fuck? So Paul is fucked for life, essentially. Like, even if he is stronger than him, he can't do anything. How the fuck does Yama just have that power? I feel like that's out of nowhere. I know. Yama has some kind of special resistance to the Shinsu of anyone scared of him. As long as I'm afraid of Yama, none of my attacks will work on him. That is insane. But how can I not be scared after seeing him fully transformed before? Damn, they're acting like the full transformation is kind of scary. Oh shit. Dude, you know what's so sad? At the end of the day, these people are brothers, man. They shouldn't be fighting like this. It makes me sad. Damn it! I knew this would happen. Oh my god, that thing looks fucking crazy. I don't have a choice now. Paul Shinsu. Green beast swimming through the river of death. Okay, I don't like this shit. This shit is way too long of a name. It looks cool as shit, though. Green, like, it's literally just describing what it is. Like, it's like, imagine, like, you have Roamon. Like, oh, Shinsu of a spear that travels a really long distance and one-shots you. It's like, no, this sounds stupid. But either way, I told you, it won't work. Oh my god, there it is. Try not to piss yourself, Paul. Oh my god! He knows too! He knows how scared Paul is. Bruh, he told him don't pee-pee yourself. That's crazy. Oh no, but now we have the little scamp here. Yama! How dare you lock me up and humiliate me like this? Oh my god. Level 6 partial transformation. Yellow claws of the beast. Oh my god. I'll kill you! Holy shit. And Yama looks like he's just about to high-five it. Oh my god, he's grabbing it. I didn't want to leave you like that, Doom. If it weren't for that power of yours, I would have killed you already. Oh my god. Lord Yama. Lord Yama. Gaul is dead. Oh no. Oh yeah, this is the flashback where I think Doom killed his, like, subordinates. Three of your most trusted rankers have died in the last year. They all committed suicide for no apparent reason. Lord Doom must be behind this. He's keeping you under his control, sir. In this rate, you won't have any canine people left eventually. What can I do? He's still my brother, and the head of the canine people after all. Lord Doom has no right to lead us anymore. Sir, why don't you just... It's too much of a hassle for me. If you're so scared, you can go ahead and leave me too. I'm fine by myself. Lord Yama! Oh, maybe this is why he became, like, so self-sufficient. Because Doom basically, like, took care of anyone who he trusted. Man, Doom is so fucked up, man. What the hell? Lord Yama! Katu killed himself! Oh no. It doesn't even look like he killed himself. Like, it looks like his name got written in the death note. Like, he didn't really, like, cut his wrists or, like, slit his, like, neck or anything. Like, he just looks like he just dropped.
He planked, yeah.
Yeah. Katu. Why didn't you leave while you had the chance? That son of a bitch told me to my face recently that I don't deserve to lead the clan. Dude, I love them in these, like, clothing. See, this is what I'm talking about. And I've kind of mentioned this to you before, Jen. I don't know if you remember, but I compared it to another artist like Oda, right? One of the most popular artists of the time right now. I think he received, like, a lifetime award too, as, like, one of the most important people of the century or some shit. But Oda does, like, panels, right? And I don't think this is uncommon. I'm just using Oda as the example here. Oda writes panels, right, for One Piece, but in the beginning he'll have sort of just, like, these, like, one-off panels that have nothing to do with the story. It's just him drawing little tidbits. Sometimes it is, like, lore. It is actual canon lore. But other times it's literally just random. Like, he'll just draw things just to draw them. And a lot of the times he takes the characters from the Straw Hats and he just draws them in, like, random clothing or, like, just randomly doing something, like, he thinks about. It's kind of like the blog posts, right? You know how, like, SAU draws the blog posts? It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
I love seeing Doom and Yama in these, like, little, like, clothing apparels. Like, look at fucking Doom right here. He has, like, a wife beater. Ironic too, considering what he's doing. But I really appreciate seeing the characters in other, like, looks. I really like that. But either way, sorry, Yama. I know how much you cared about him. There must have been something wrong with him. Oh no, he's gonna upset him. If you want, I'll get you a stronger one. See, at least Doom, like, knows, right? Like, he's doing it, sure. But, like, he knows that, like, Yama's upset. And he's saying sorry. Right now, really, how much does sorry mean if you're killing people, right? But it's like, at the end of the day, there's an attempt. Man, Doom is so fucking cool. I fucking love Doom.
Doom has an issue, yeah. He doesn't understand, like,
he doesn't value life. That's, like, below him.
He only cares about his brothers, that's it.
Yeah, but listen, as long as it's that, like, that's still more than White. Because what does White care about? White doesn't even care about his siblings to an extent. Like, he obviously probably
Doom is just misunderstood. Yeah,
maybe, but, like, at least White, like, if White sees them in trouble, would he outright, like, just leave them?
Probably.
What if they ask for his help? Like, White, please help us.
Maybe if they begged, who knows? I don't know.
What the hell?
Weird like that, you know how it is.
This is yo, White can't be this sick, but he can because he's White.
Doom's definitely not on White level, yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, so Doom is, like, the better White, at least. He has, like, some semblance of humanity. I wanted to kill you, whatever it takes, Doom. I hated the fact that I had to keep you alive for the canine people. But I've had it. Enough. Today's your last day. Shut up, Yama! You betrayed your own brothers. What the hell does it matter if those pointless creatures die? Dude, this is crazy. Like, look at this shit. It looks like there's so many creatures in this, like pelt, whatever this thing is. The three of us were the only real canine people anyway. Oh my god, look at Yama's hand. Oh shit, he broke his shit! Your attacks don't work against me anymore. Doom. Also, this is an amazing panel. Dude, you know what I can imagine? And this is so sad because now I'm getting angry and people are going to know why. Like, I can imagine how if I was an animator, I would animate this, right? If I were to animate this, I would have like a zoom in on like Doom's face, on Yama's face. Then would be like a slow mo of like it zoom. Well, not really zooming up, but like it'd be like a slow mo of them like punching, and then that shit just breaks. Like all of like Doom shit just breaks, and then you zoom in on his face, and it's like shocked. He's like, "What?" And then you do like different like camera scene or like camera angles, like showing what just happened, but like freeze framing it. Like the anime could do it so good, man. These are such good parts the anime needs to get right, and at least for now, excuse me, because the anime's not going to get to this anytime soon, if at all. But like, man, this shit needs to be done right. I can imagine how well it could be if it's done right in my mind. But either way, really amazing panel here. Like, really fucking good. Want to know why? Because you're scared of me. Oh my god! Dude, Yama is really that guy! The past. Around the time of the war between the Baylord brothers. Huh. Oh, jeez. How long have we been fighting for? Oh my god, they look like they're almost naked. You're sure gotten a lot stronger, kiddo. I should have paid more attention to you. Doom at his peak. Dude, he looks so fucking cool. Holy shit. I love his whole aesthetic. He looks like a dark angel. He kind of reminds me almost of Sephiroth. It's not too late, you know. Just apologize to your brothers and use your power to help us. You'll only end up hurting yourself if I try to use my power to summon all the canine people here. No way. While you were busy playing politics before, all I focused on was improving myself. Unlike you, I'm a loner. And now, it's finally ready. The one and only complete transformation. So I was gonna ask that, right? Every dog person so far has been doing partial transformation. Can any of them do complete?
No.
So Yama is the only one who could completely transform. Wait, so what about Varagarv then? Was Varagarv getting a complete transformation or was he getting his partial?
No, he was getting his partial.
Okay, and that was level 1.
Yep.
Wow.
Or
Varagarv
two,
is
I don't know.
really, well, whatever it is. He's really a fucking, like, a shitter. He's a jobber.
Yeah.
Sadly, he should be put in the jobbers tier list. The special, well, yeah, I mean, I guess that, you know, I can't even have a jobbers tier list. It was actually recommended by a YouTube commenter too, but that tier list would be way too long.
It'd be full.
Yeah. Sadly, the Yo Kim tier list, the special honors tier list, that's only reserved for people who are like not with us anymore.
Yeah.
Relatively.
Yo Kim represents all the jobbers right there.
Yeah, and he's still alive. Remember, he's immortal. He doesn't
is
die. Anyway, so not only did his partial transformation scare the shit out of Paul, it scared Doom too. What? You mean... That's right. Watch carefully. I'm gonna be a whole new canine being now. Oh my god, he already looks fucking scary. Oh no. Crap. Just thinking of Yama back then. It's so scary I can barely move. Oh no! Doom! I know Doom's not quite back to his old self yet, but wow, he's really no match for Yama. It's just like my master said. Dude, he just tossed his ass. Look at that. He just threw him. Yama is so powerful. Oh no, he's coming down to beat him some more. Did you see that? I'm the strongest canine person. Wait, you can see, right? That's pretty funny. There's only one king of the canine people, and it's me. If you don't like it, I'd be happy to fight you. Bring it on. That proves it. Baylord Yama really is the most powerful king of the canine people. Yama! Don't you dare underestimate me like that! But you sure don't give up easily. The canine people don't need a real king anymore. Oh my god. Wait, is that Kel Halam's hand?
I think so.
Okay, that kind of reminded me of the skeleton guy's hand, but I see the fingertips, so... Oh no, wait, what is he doing? What is he doing? Huh? Huh? Wait, what the fuck? Ah! Doom? Doom! What's wrong? Doom, your heart has a powerful spell on it. Oh no! Oh no! What is he doing? If you don't obey me, you'll die. Oh god, what is that thing on Bomb's face? What the hell?
The canine powers, maybe?
What the fuck? Several hours earlier, Evan Kell. Oh shit. So wait, I have a question. At this point, shouldn't this kind of get like lessened because Bomb's here?
What? What do you mean?
The spell on Doom's heart?
That's a good point.
'Cause he has AoE, right?
We don't really know how it works, right?
Hmm.
We've seen things, but it's hard to tell.
Can Bomb control it? So like if Bomb was awake and he was willing, could he like remove the spell from Doom's heart?
Easily.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And would that have to be only with Divine Drip, or would he just have to like touch it?
Bomb could just touch it, poof, gone.
That is so
Bomb
fucking
is
broken.
anti-spell.
Bro, this is crazy. This guy's just a cheat, yo. He's anti-rules. Anyway, several hours earlier. Ah! Oh, so that's Unsung. Ah! Ugh. Oh my god, look, Evan Kell is just chilling. Just like we thought. It came right back to where it started. Oh, so he has them trapped in there. I'm not exactly sure what kind of power this is, but I think it only travels in the direction of the arrow, even if you try to go another way. You're right. So, we're stuck here. Huh. Yeah. Dude, I like this. I like how, like, Hansung just chills with this, like, uber powerful, like, crazed woman who looks like a military leader from, like, Africa or something. This isn't good. If the Elder is on his way to the cage now, Bomb and his friends are in danger. Yeah, and I've got some business with him too. Huh? Step aside for a sec, Hansung. Do you have a plan, sir? Wait, why is Hansung calling her sir?
It's military stuff.
Oh, wow. Nope. I'm just gonna burn the damn thing. Dude, I love Evan Kell so much, man. She's so wild. Oh my god. That bastard underestimated my flames. What? A normal fire can burn a lot of things, but it can't even touch Shinsu. But the flame I'm going to use now is a special flame that can even burn Shinsu itself. Rare Orb Primeval Flame. Ugh! The head of the Yeon family received 2 types of flames as a gift from our ancient master. A flame capable of burning anything, and a flame capable of saving anything. Oh, shit! You think Kun has the second one? There's no way, right?
Probably does, yeah.
What? You're telling me they trusted that dumbass shit with dumb fuck Woon?
Yeah.
That is crazy. They've gotten weaker over time. Oh, well, that explains it. So the flames we use now aren't much different from the kind of fire that ordinary people use. But some direct descendants of the Yeon family inherit the power of those 2 primeval flames. And this primeval flame I can use can burn matter, living creatures, and something even greater. Wait a minute. Doesn't this kind of imply that Evan Kell is a Yeon?
If you want to consider it that way.
Because how would she have the flames anyway, right?
She
Now,
has
obviously,
the Flame of Ancients, yeah.
yeah, but like, wait, I'm so confused.
So is the ancient that she's contracted with the same that Yeon got their flame from?
Wait, so Yeon herself, like the family head of the Yeon family, didn't have her own flame?
It seems to imply here.
Or did they have their flame and then these are just 2 like additions to it?
That's a good point. I don't know, actually. I don't know.
Well, either way.
Not enough context.
So, and again, so Evankel is not like a blood descendant, but this means that Evankel at some point either A was born into the Yeon family, or B, even if she wasn't born into it, and by born I mean, inheriting the flame from the godmother, or B, just like took it from someone or just kind of has it.
I think she's a distant cousin because it seems like she's contracted with an ancient of sorts.
So the ancient
It
gives her
may
the
not
flame.
be, yeah.
Oh, so because their flame that they gave the Yeons weakened over time, her flame is directly from the source.
Yeah, and she has the burning anything type of flame,
So she doesn't have
not
the
the steam
healing
one.
one, she has the
Yeah.
destructive one. That is crazy. Ugh, he's right. Wait, I thought you said this was an army thing.
Oh, maybe that's whatever you call it, mistranslation. I
Interesting.
have heard things in the subreddit of people claiming that Evan Kell could be male or something like that, but I don't think it's true at all. I think it's just mistranslations.
I see. Okay.
Evan Kell is very much female, I think.
Okay, well, hopefully this doesn't fuck me up in the future, but
Mm-hmm.
she's right. The arrow is burning up. But even if he burns. Fuck. But even if she burns that path, we won't be able to reach the cage. Is there some way we can follow the elder to the cage? Huh? Wait, sir. Hold on a second. Hmm? What is it, Hansung? I just thought of a way for us to get to the cage. What is it? Well, if you don't use that primeval flame, the path of the arrow will light up without burning, right? Yeah, so? Then just set the whole thing on fire. Why would I do that? It won't burn anyway. Think about it. The elder followed the path of the arrow to the cage. That path must still be connected to this place. If you keep burning up the paths that go in circles with that primeval flame, eventually the flame will start burning in a straight line. That must be the path leading to the cage. Then, if you use your primeval flame to burn up the other paths, and leave only that path there, we'll be able to take that path to get to the cage. Exactly! Don't just go ahead and burn everything like an idiot. Think. Oh my god, and then she fucking shot him with the flame in his head. Who are you calling an idiot? Ah! It's about time he started thinking. Alright, I'll give it a try. Go! Oh my god. So they're just burning every other path to try and find like the main one. It's like burning a fucking spider web almost. Holy shit. Oh no, and I think they found it. Is that it? Now, burn up all the other paths except that one. Then, all you have to do is burn the last one. Sweet. Let's go to the cage. The present. Oh yeah, I forgot that was a flashback. Oh shit. Oh god. Oh no, I forgot the cute guide is still
Time
here.
to kidnap the guide.
No! No! I hope they don't hurt her. Oh my god. They came in the coom. Look at her face, by the way. She's like, what the? How did you get here? They left us a path leading all the way here. Phew, that was so fast. Is she seriously surprised to see us here? What a weirdo, huh, Mr. Evankel? Yeah. Now tell me, where the hell did that damn elder go? Oh my god, look at her! She's fucking pissed! Also, I forgot if I asked you this. I think I did and you gave me an answer, but do we get an explanation for why Evankel looks a little weird like this?
It could have something to do with their contract with the not the administrator,
Ancient.
the ancient. Yeah, it
Okay.
might have changed her body.
Wow.
She has a
Okay.
third eye too.
Yeah, I was gonna say like that too, but ironically enough, that just reminds me of Final Fantasy because there's like a race of people in there with three eyes, but literally in the same like almost the exact same way. But yeah, that's the chapter. Pretty goog. So now Evankel's joining the mix. Holy shit. So now it begs the question, right? Could the Elder have handled Evankel, or is his just is his power kind of like Karaka, where it's like it's more for like being slippery or like kind of like misguiding you and shit.
It seems like the latter, right? Like trapping people in the arrow direction or the teleporting arrow. I don't really know how to explain it, but
Yeah.
that seems pretty convenient. Like he could basically get anywhere he wants.
Yeah, it's like a directional thing too.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, he's obviously nothing to scoff at, but in terms of power, yeah, that's probably not his specialty. But we'll see, as we move on.
Because it's a little, I don't want to say confusing, but it's a little like flip flop because like at one point I want to say these people specialize in things, and they certainly do, right? But the other thing, they also could do everything. But they could do everything decently well and they have their specialization, but at the end of the day, high rankers can go every role. Obviously, again, they have their best one, right? Like if you're taking Edwan, you're taking him as a spear bearer. You're not taking him as anything else, right? Even though he could do everything else too. But you want him to be the spear bearer of your crew. So it's like I'm curious, like how strong is he, or can you basically be both like Ruomon? Because I think Ruomon is kind of like the exception here, where he can do both very efficiently.
Yeah.
And these people again, like these aren't like no name people like Ruomon. Like Ruomon's cool, but it's like this is a fucking elder. Like I'm pretty sure this guy has a lot of stuff going for him. But either way, on to the blog post. Oh wait, is that Hots or is that
Looks
Doom?
like Hots, yeah.
What the fuck? Anyway, on to the end note. Evan Kell, I came to this restaurant because I heard the elders are here. Huh. Wow. That has to be Hots. Dude, Hots kind of looks like Doom.
Yeah.
Kinda cool. Hello, this is SIU. This week's sketch is Hots! Let's go! Who has a small role in this arc. Donghei, aka the Dong Blade, the sword on his back is actually quite a pain to draw. Wow. Season 3 is already at chapter 26. It feels like it's already at 50. Hee. I guess time goes faster when you get older, be it as a person or looking at work. And you know what's crazy? And this is a little tidbit here, but I fully think, and it's quite scary too, but when I was a young kid, when I was a wee lad, a little tyke, if you would, I felt like 30 minutes or an hour was like so long. A week, like an eternity. A month, a year, unthinkable. As I've gotten older, I feel this more and more. I feel like now time goes by so extremely quickly. Like I feel like, oh, just yesterday was my birthday. But then I realized like it's been like almost 4 months since my birthday. And I'm like, holy shit. Like before I know it, my next birthday is gonna come and then that one, like time now granted it may be because I'm unemployed, I don't know, but even when I was employed, I feel like time just moves so fast now, and it could be because now either we've kind of matured mentally, like our brain is like fully developed at our age of like mid 26, right? Or it could just be because now our life has become so monotonous or so the same that kind of time just kind of slips by. When you're young, things are very new, things are very it's like a fresh experience. And when you have fresh experiences, you kind of remember them more vividly and stronger. But it's also compounded by the fact that you're young. But what SIU's saying here is extremely, extremely true. I feel like almost everyone has the common consensus that the older you get, the more time goes quickly. Like it's actually scary how quickly time goes the older you get. I don't know if ever it's gonna like equalize out, but it's really scary because now I feel like time just slips by like nothing. I used to think a day was so long. Now a day is like not long enough to me. Like barely anything happens in the day for me, which is wild.
Yeah, you're right. And you pretty much got it all. Like you have everything there. And I was reading up on this a while ago. And the thing about new experiences is really the key to making time appear more normal, or like how it was when we were
Last
younger. Because like when
longer.
we were kids, like we deal with so many new experiences, so many interesting things that the time seems to flow like slower. Obviously, time is never moving faster, but like the perception of it definitely does speed up as you get older and as life becomes more monotonous. And the
Yeah.
key to solving it is just doing new things.
Which becomes
That is
harder
the
and harder
recommendation. Yeah,
as
it's
you
like
grow
taking
older.
vacations or doing like unique things. But yeah,
Yeah.
obviously, we're not all rich here. We can't just hop on a yacht and go
Yeah.
somewhere.
It's so fucking sad because when you get older, like your life really just gets locked in. Like when you're younger, right? You at least get like vacations, like summer vacation at least, right? You get a whole ass like 2-3 months to yourself to do whatever the fuck you want. When you're an adult, that's unheard of. Like you don't get 2-3 months to yourself unless you're unemployed. Excuse me. And usually you don't want to be like alone for 2-3 months without any obligations because that means you're losing money. So it's like, it's so crazy now. Oh my god, it's so disgusting. Because not only, because the majority of people are poor, at least in America here. So it's like, not only can't afford to take time off, But it's like, even with the little time you have, you can't do anything because it's too expensive and it's only getting worse. But either way, that's enough doom and gloom. Either way, continuing. Um, this chapter, we see the battle of the three Baylord brothers. I wouldn't really call it a battle, but sure. It seems that neither Doom, who might as well be declawed, and Paul can actually stand up against Yama. If Doom was in his prime, Yama may have had trouble, but now's not really the time. So, this is not enough to see Yama's true skills. Damn, yo. So, see, I don't believe that because Yama got stronger, Doom didn't. I think past Doom, even in his prime, shouldn't really, like, do anything to Yama now. Now, granted, SIU did say give him trouble. That doesn't really imply anything too crazy, so maybe it's in line with what I'm saying. Anyway, although weak in comparison to Yama, Paul, and Doom are high rankers, though they are among the strongest of the tower. We saw a sneak peek into Yama's past with Doom. Doom does not look like a very good older brother. Doom seems to have thought of the rest of the canines besides his two brothers as being expendable. True. And Yama must have opposed it. True. Dude, it's crazy because Yama really seems like he became a loner because of Doom. Like, I don't think he was a loner in the beginning. Of course, does that make Yama a good leader? Well, he could be a hero, but not a leader in this day and age. Of course, due to how the canines operate, a strong man like Yama becoming their leader makes sense. In the later parts, we see Evankel and Yu Hansung arrive at the cage. Actually, this conversation was drawn up a long time ago, but the editing pushed it back. It was originally supposed to naturally transition as it explained how Kun's fire worked, but in order to give you the scene a more dramatic feeling, I tied it into one. Cage, which now even Evankel has come on board. How many high rankers are here now? The cage is rapidly becoming a dogfight. And then some translator notes, some daily life thoughts not translated. I hope you'll pay attention to the cage's battle next week. I'll be back next week. Have a happy and healthy week, and see you again next week. Thank you. Nice. So, this is kind of what I'm going to say here, right? This arc is, again, the first arc of Season 3. Now, let me ask you this, Adrian, because obviously you're caught up and I'm not. How many arcs so far are there in Season 3? Do you know off the top of your head?
Like major arcs?
Yeah.
Trying to think. Like 4, maybe, I think.
And that's including this one.
4? Yeah, that's including this one.
And when you say...
The way I'm grouping them is not really official, because like there are some quote-unquote arcs that are like not very long, but I'm kind of looping them in together. And I could be missing stuff too, because I'm just saying this off the dome.
Okay.
But yeah, like maybe 4.
So is the 4th one finished, or is it still going on?
It's ongoing.
Okay, so we have 3 completed ones.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So I was gonna say,
it's kind of weird. There's some in between stuff in between the arcs.
Obviously, transitional stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I was gonna say, like, you know, coming off of Season 2, which at this point feels like an eternity ago, you know, Season 2 arcs were really ramping up and getting crazy, right? And so far, the Canine arc, I actually think it's not bad, because even though it started kind of soft, and it's still, like, you know, I wouldn't say it's as crazy as the war. Like, the war at the end of Season 2 was the craziest shit. I think that the Canine arc right now is kind of ramping up really nicely. It was a slow burn, but it's just like SIU said, like, we got the 3 Baylord brothers, which I'll be honest, we should just exclude Paul. Paul's a fucking jobber. Like, get out of here. So we have Doom, which is a major player, Yama, a major player, and Elder, which is a major player. Karaka is in here as well. And now we got motherfucking Evankel? Are you fucking serious? This is shaping up to be kind of crazy. And this is the thing I'm talking about, man. I don't know how SIU does it, but every arc, I'm like, okay, what's gonna, like, surprise me? Now, I'm not necessarily surprised, or I'm, like, halfway surprised. I'm surprised in the sense that, like, I didn't think the arc would get this crazy. Because I was thinking this was going to be tame. And it is, relatively. But it's also surprising me. It's half tame, half not tame. Because again, we got some heavy-hitting people in here now, like Evankel. And I'm like, oh shit, you know, if she's here, we gotta be careful now, man. Oh shit. I'm really scared for that guide, man. I really, really hope she's gonna be okay. I hope she doesn't hate bomb. But this arc is shaping up to be pretty decent. I think it's a decent ramp up. Like the war arc, that should just that shit started nuts to butts action, very little downtime, very little like ramp up. This shit has a longer ramp up, which I appreciate, and it's fair because it's the first arc back, right? But
Hmm.
I don't think I think it's all right. I think it's not too bad here now that I'm like seeing more of it. But we got
That's
to see
good.
where it goes. We got to see where it
I'm
goes.
glad you're liking it because I
Yeah,
think a lot of the fans initially when this came out didn't like this that much.
it's a
They
slow
didn't like.
burn.
I think the issue is that like right after season two, they're like, oh what? Like what are these random ass canine people? You know what I mean? Like it just feels really
Bro, we
weird going
can't
so
have a
deep into
war
the
every
content.
fucking arc. Like,
Yeah. Now I get the frustration, but I feel like now looking back on it, probably a lot of those people who didn't like it when it was coming out probably like it a lot more now because they see the full picture,
mm-mm.
especially like looking back from like where we are now in the
Okay,
current chapters. Obviously, you can't see that right now, but you're kind of like a unique one where like right now you're enjoying it, so I think it's good.
okay,
But yeah,
cool.
there's definitely more to come, and
Ooh,
a lot of hype stuff that people
oh
are like still
shit!
talking about. So
Every week, how's talk going?
it's going crazy.
It's going
It's going real
crazy.
crazy, dude. I can't see all of it because a lot of the people are like fast pass people, but every freaking week, bro, they're going nuts. And I've been there was like a whole piece of the a whole like slew of chapters that was all just a flashback, and just that flashback was just every week, dude. It was so good. Oh
It
my
was
god.
going crazy.
It was so good. Like we weren't even progressing like the main plot of what's going on right now, but just watching the flashback, like, oh my god, dude.
Oh my lord. Let me ask you this: is the
Yeah.
flashback with someone I know?
Uh, yes.
It's with someone I know. Okay, I don't
Mm-hmm.
want to know more than that, but
Yeah.
good to know. Well, Adrian, I have the question for you now.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to keep going?
I think we call it here.
Okay,
We're making
cool.
progress every day, bit by
Nice.
bit.
Very nice. Very nice. True. So, that's basically going to be it. So, we hope everybody enjoyed. Like I said in the beginning, we do this live at Twitch TV/Technics channel, usually on the weekends, but today we did it on Thursday because I'm going to be busy with a reckoning tomorrow. So that's that. If you want to know when I'm going live, you can look at my Twitter, twitter.com/Technics channel, where I'll tweet out right before I go live. So you can come and you can basically watch us with us, and we'll respond to some comments if we feel like it. But if you were sick, dying, or dead and you missed both of these, you can always catch the VOD at a later date on the YouTube at youtube.com/Technics, where I respond to all the comments, by the way, as long as YouTube tells me about them. But either way, that's going to be it. But before we go, Adrian,
Mm-hmm.
what would you recommend people get from McDonald's?
Um, I don't know. I haven't been to McDonald's in a while.
Wow. You have
Honestly, don't know.
no preference from McDonald's? If you go to McDonald's, what you getting?
I think the last thing I got there, which is probably like a long time ago, maybe like is it like 5 years ago or something? Like
Okay.
I think I got a Big Mac.
That's
I think Big
crazy.
Mac's pretty consistent. No, is that
That's
like a
that's the
fat
most
people thing?
popular thing from
Oh,
America, right?
okay.
Like that's how they make fun
Yeah.
of us, like American Big Mac Whopper. But
You know what's funny? The Big Mac's not even big, bro. You go to any like actual
listen,
burger place
listen,
and
you're
you'll find
saying that
something
as an
much bigger.
American. You're saying
I
that as an
know,
American.
but like, let's be honest, bro. It's not big.
Listen. Okay, so okay, if you're
Also,
only here for Tog, you could leave. But now we're about to get into this shit
all
because I'm
right,
about to say
yeah.
some shit.
I,
So
I got one
listen,
more thing I want to say before you get started.
okay,
And another thing is like with shrinkflation too. I feel like they've been shrinking that shit, bro. That
I
shit's
agree.
small.
I agree. Now here's the whole thing, right?
Hmm.
Non-Tog related commentary right now. This is where that fucking I'm a fat fuck, right? I can eat a lot. So a Big Mac to me is like a snack. Like I don't consider
Hmm.
that a meal. I consider that like a snack time. Like you're gonna have to give me like maybe like 4 Big Macs and then I could be sated. But
Hmm.
I think shrinkflation is a hugely and this is proven. It's not even like it's not proven. This is proven. Shrinkflation is happening. So I don't know if it's necessarily happened to the size of the Whopper, but the price obviously has gone way up. So that's more inflation than shrinkflation. But
Hmm.
man, it's just so bullshit. So the reason I bring this up, right, is because I have McDonald's next to me, and just to kind of like say this story to vent it out here, because I'm fucking pissed. McDonald's had a collab with JJK recently, right? and they were selling special grade garlic sauce. And for the life of me, I've been checking since it came out. I've been checking for weeks. It was sold out everywhere. I couldn't fucking get it. And eventually a friend reached out to me from college and they were like, "Hey, we have the sauce, do you want it from us?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll take it." So I went to them, right? We planned a whole meeting. I met up with them. I haven't seen them in years, by the way. I met up with them and they gave me the sauce. They were supposed to give me two. So you're going to hear how unlucky this whole situation got. They were supposed to give me two, but their roommate took one by accident, like ate it or whatever. So they only could give me one. So I waited for weeks looking here and there, looking at every McDonald's trying to get it, nowhere I could get it. I got it from them. I went all the way to Manhattan, got the one sauce, right? Excuse me. And I bring it home and I show my grandparents. I'm like, I'm so excited because I was telling them about this. Like, I was telling them I really wanted this. So I go and I show them. I'm like, "Yo, this is the sauce, right?" And they're like, "Oh, it's so tiny. It's such a little pack." I'm like, "Yeah, but apparently it's really good because I've heard a lot of good things about it." And the way I am, I don't like to have things unless the timing is perfect. It's the same way with gaming as it is with food. I waited a whole ass week with that thing in my fridge, right? Until I finished like a big event I had to do that I knew was coming. And once I finished it, I was like, "Okay, I've earned the right to eat the JJK sauce." I buy like 50 nuggets, two large fries, and like a bunch of other shit from McDonald's, right? I'm like a fat fuck. So I buy it, and it comes time to finally use the one little packet of JJK sauce. And I come to find out it's not in the fridge. And I start going ballistic. I'm like, "No, no, where is it?" Because I live in a house with people who have dementia, so they might have misplaced it or something, right? So my grandma's like, "Oh, I don't know. Maybe I threw it out." I'm like, "Why would you throw it out? It was in the fridge. It wasn't garbage. It was unopened." She's like, "Oh, I don't know." So we look for it. We can't find it. Eventually, to make a long story short, he grabbed it and gave it to my grandfather because he was eating fries. Mind you, they only like ketchup. So she gave it to him for some odd reason, even though we have a ketchup bottle. I don't know if she thought it was ketchup or what, but again, they have dementia, so they don't know what's going on. So they tried the JJK sauce. My grandfather tried it. Obviously, he realized it wasn't ketchup, so they threw that shit out after trying it like once, they told me. And I was just upset and pissed. So now I have nuggets to the side of me, and I just have to eat them like plain like this. And I got like some Taco Bell sauce, thankfully. But I'm just looking at them every so often while I was reading the Tog episode, and I was just getting angry because I was like, "Where's my fucking JJK sauce, man?" And I'm literally looking online, and I'll show some of the people here too. I'm looking online for this JJK sauce. This motherfucking shit is like, at least $10. This fucker is selling this shit. I don't know if you guys can fully see it. This
The
shit is
Gojo sauce.
$500 with Gojo's face on it, just because it has his face on. And look, they're trying to like advertise, right? Oh yeah, look, you can see like up, down, left, right, even on its ass. Wow, right? And it's like, are you fucking kidding me? People are like, this shit was sold out like it was a fucking scalping spree with the fucking GPUs. What the flying fuck? But anyway, moral of the story, I kept looking at my nuggets and I kept getting angry because I don't have this sauce, and that's what prompted the question for what do you think of McDonald's?
Wow. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, no problem. But either way, that's gonna be it. Unless you have anything else to add, Adrian. Do you want to add anything
No,
else?
that's it for me. That was
Okay,
good.
cool. All right, that's it from us then. We hope everyone enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next time on hopefully the next episode of Tower of God.